These were giant fire ants, the most common of all creatures in the forest. And like the robin, their tiny brains were not clever enough to heed the wizard's warning. Numlock gasped at their overwhelming number and looked for somewhere to run, while the wizard stood his ground and gave a wicked smile. "Had you attacked a minute sooner, perhaps you would have stood a chance. But now I have this," Gelzuin said, and raised the wooden staff. The creatures tightened their circle, and the goblin backed away until he was cowering against the wizard's leg and pointing his spear this way and that to ward off the giant insects. Gelzuin ignored the goblin trembling by his side and could feel the power of the thunder cane growing in his hands. With that, he focused his attention on the nearest ant, a big reddish-brown monster crouched directly in front of him, then lowered the tip of the wooden staff, pointed it at the ant, and simply said, "Zap!" A bolt of lightning flew from the staff and sliced through the ant in a flash, then surged ahead to carve its path of destruction. The crackling light shot through the crowd of ants like a white-hot cannonball through a crate of eggs and cut through 6 dozen ants in a blur of blinding energy. These had merely been standing behind the first ant and were fried on the spot. With one shot, they toppled over where they stood, blackened, curled up and burnt to a crisp, while the others standing nearby looked around confused. The ants had seen lightning, but they had never seen it coming after them.